Valve's recently shown off their Steam Deck OLED, and it's received some pretty sweet upgrades, some of which have me excited for its cloud gaming potential. Let's talk about it. Now look, it's no secret that the Steam Deck has popped off in a big way for Valve and has ushered in this new era of PC gaming handhelds. The big three that come to mind are the Deck itself, the Legion Go, and the ROG Ally. But they're far from the only one, they're just the most popular because they're coming from the biggest brands. There's a whole slew of PC gaming handhelds out there fighting for your attention. But let's save that topic for another day. What does the Steam Deck have to do with cloud gaming? Well, in my case, it's my dedicated cloud gaming handheld. Yes, you heard that right. While the Steam Deck is a fantastic device that can run games locally, and mine does too, I actually end up using it more for cloud gaming than anything else. It's dual purpose, convenient, and frankly speaking, it gets the job done. It's not that much more than a G Cloud, which is a single purpose item, though that has its own pros and cons. But all in all, I love playing Xbox cloud gaming and GeForce Now straight through it. So when I saw Valve announce this new Steam Deck OLED, I was admittedly very excited. And that excitement just rose when I realized there's more to this upgrade than just an OLED display, such as an updated APU for better efficiency, updated memory for improved latency and power management, added support for both Wi-Fi 6E and Bluetooth 5.3, a third antenna near the top for better Bluetooth performance including when docked, increased battery capacity as well as faster charging, not to mention they've even reduced the total system weight by 5%. And even with this long list, I've barely scratched the surface of micro adjustments they've done to make the overall experience better, such as changing the charging LED to WRGB, adjusted the power supply length cable to 2.5 meters, or even adjusting the analog stick material for increased grip and dust buildup resistance as well as reduced wear. As I said, there's a whole lot of other minor stuff as well, such as making it easier to repair, but I also need to talk about the display. Yes, it's OLED, but it's also coming with some other benefits, such as an increased active area to 7.4 inches up from 7.0, which means less black bezels around your screen, an updated refresh rate to 90Hz up from 60, an updated peak brightness of 1000 nits capable of HDR, and even an updated touchscreen polling rate to 180Hz for improved latency and accuracy. And all of this combined makes for one really compelling handheld device. Brighter colors and blacker blacks thanks to the HDR OLED display, 30 to 50% more battery life, faster downloads and better connectivity with Wi-Fi 6E, and it's lighter and cooler to use. And best of all, they've kept the pricing extremely close. They've gotten rid of the 64GB model for a 256GB LCD starting at $399, a 512GB OLED model at $549, and a 1TB OLED model at $649. The biggest difference between both the 512 and 1TB model, other than memory storage size, is that the 1TB model does come with a premium anti-glare etched glass. There are a few other exclusives with the more expensive models, such as a startup movie and virtual keyboard theme, but they're not too important in my opinion. There will also be a limited edition Steam Deck OLED with a unique color wave that's only available in highly limited quantities in the United States and Canada, and that starts at $859. But all of that out of the way. As a cloud gamer, why am I excited? I can only speak for myself here, but a Steam Deck is a perfect companion for cloud gaming. In fact, I would make the same argument for most PC gaming handhelds. Let me put it this way, to play games on GeForce Now, you have to buy games on Steam. Those will run natively on your Steam Deck. But for those that don't, well, you can use GeForce Now Ultimate on your Steam Deck to play them at their highest fidelity. And recently I've been using GFN Ultimate on my Steam Deck to play a whole bunch of Game Pass games that wouldn't run natively on the Steam Deck without a lot of custom installation. To me, it's a very powerful combination, much like having a gaming PC and using GFN Ultimate at the same time. If you have access to both, you probably know what I'm talking about. While I do use GFN Ultimate for most of my PC gaming needs nowadays, it's still very much so nice having the option to play things locally that aren't on GFN. When one lets you down, the other can pick you up, and this is just that in a handheld form. And the Steam Deck OLED in particular really feels like it brings a lot of improvements to the table. Not only are you getting a much nicer display, but Wi-Fi 6E will most definitely help your connectivity to the cloud gaming service. And let's not forget that sweet battery upgrade. Valve is stating 3 to 12 hours of gameplay, and it's content dependent. I can tell you right now that we're looking more toward those 12 hours when playing through the cloud, and that has me extremely excited. And while GeForce Now isn't officially supported on the Steam Deck, I really do hope that this is a bit of a wake-up call for Nvidia. They should be looking at ways to natively support this thing, support that 90Hz refresh rate display, that HDR. These are features that GeForce Now is already capable of, so why not make it official? I have little to no doubt that the Steam Deck is probably the most popular PC gaming handheld out there, and I know for a fact that I'm not the only one using it to do their cloud gaming. Either way, let me know your thoughts. I'm pretty hyped for this thing. Do you plan on picking one up? As a cloud gamer, or just as somebody who's excited for a Steam Deck, is this something that you think is worthwhile? Leave your thoughts down in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful at all, be sure to hit that like button as it really does help the channel out, and if you're wanting more content like this, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell as well. As always, thank you for watching the video. This has been the Virtual Cloud, giving you the latest and greatest on everything cloud gaming related, and until next time, I'll catch you in the clouds.